Joe and Donna, Jeremy here from Premier Pools and Spas. I wanted to say thank you very much for allowing me to visit your home to discuss this project. I'm really excited that we're part of this discussion, and we're very happy that you've given us the opportunity to start off with this design and then provide some proposals for you. Now keep in mind, once again, we really think that it's very important for you to take the time needed to go through a thorough consultation and design process, because if you're going to have a pool built, pools are very expensive. One of the most expensive things that you can put attached to your home now, and so therefore we want to make sure that you're making the very best decision for you, not just to consider the cost of having the pool built itself, to have a pool put in your backyard, but also the cost of owning that pool after the pool is built. The cost of ownership is what I call it. The cost of ownership is what a lot of pool builders don't talk about, because they know very well that their pool is going to be extremely expensive and a lot of work to maintain. So we build our pools different. During our Zoom call that we have coming up to discuss our designs and to build some proposals for you, I will talk to you about how we achieve the super low cost of operating the pool, the super low maintenance pool that we build. All of these things have to do with the hydraulics, the plumbing, the equipment. How we build our pools is different than everybody else around here, and that's why you're going to save tens of thousands of dollars over the life of that pool. So all we ask is that you give us the time to go through the process and allow us to give you all the information and arm you with that information, so that when you talk to all the other builders to get all those quotes to compare, you now have the knowledge and the ability to really make a comparison and know what you're looking at. So with that said, I want to go ahead and give you a little sneak peek of your first design, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So it's definitely worth staying on this video, watching the whole thing. Keep the volume up so you hear me talking. Let's take a look together. Back, and I am ready to walk you through this design. So obviously, as you can see, I like to dress up my designs just to show you what the possibilities are. So I did some landscaping. I did draw in this little paver patio. It looks like you guys had marked out that you might be doing pretty soon. And I try to put as much detail in there as possible. So you see I have the pergola in the back where you have a little garden, and then your shed, of course, the tree in the back as well. Just a little bit of furniture and some landscaping and just some lighting, just to show you what the possibilities are. So what I've done here is I've started off with a rectangular pool. We call these geometric pools. And I wanted to start off with, this one is actually a 14 by 28. That's the most popular size. Right now, I know you had mentioned like 15 by 30 or 16 by 32, all great sizes as well. But what I want to do is first get an idea of where you're going to land with your budget. And then of course you could just take this same design and make it 2 feet bigger in one direction, 4 feet bigger in the other direction, and or 1 foot in one direction, 2 feet in the other direction, and then you have a 15 by 30. But I wanted to show you what 14 by 28 looked like first, and then let you know, like this pool right here, this 14 by 28, this is 3 foot depth to 6 foot depth. We have, let's see, a perimeter of 84 feet, an area of 392 square feet. That's the surface area. Volume is 11,204 gallons. Envelope, once again, 14 by 28. Depth 3 feet to 6 feet. So that is the overall specs of the pool. And this pool right here, we can build a pool this size, and this is about 400 square feet of decking around the pool, including this little seating area over here. We don't do these planters or these, we don't do planters in general, but a lot of times I'll do little planters and around the pool and just kind of dress it up just so you can see what the possibilities are. We don't do the exterior lighting like what you see right here, but I do add those things once again just to try to help you come up with a master plan. And hopefully this is helpful as far as scope, scale, size, what would fit back there. Now this pool right here, we can build this full pool for as little as about $64,000. And it would go up to about $77,000 to $78,000, depending on whether you want the pool that everybody else would build you. If it's the pool that everybody else is going to build you with only just a couple returns and plaster finish and smaller plumbing, smaller pump, chlorine pool instead of salt pool, et cetera, et cetera. I can do that pool for about $64,000 or so. And of course, if you are interested in exploring, pools, knowing that that's the price range, I'd say 64 to 78 right now for this size pool, then I'd be happy to go ahead and work out some proposals with you. The important thing is to understand the more you spend on your pool up front, the less you're going to spend down the road. So most of us, I would recommend you getting what we call an eco pool for this. An eco pool would be closer to that $77,000 mark. That's going to have 6 returns. It's going to have an oversized pump. It's going to have oversized plumbing. It'll have a drain down here that actually accepts debris, unlike most drains. Autofill, overflow. You're going to have 2 skimmers on the pool, 2 lights on the pool. There's a lot of different things in there. I can put a pebble finish in there so you don't have to worry about replastering your pool in 10 years. Keep in mind, if you get a pebble pool, or I'm sorry, a gunite pool, and you have a plaster finish in your pool, which is the cheapest way to build it, you're going to have to replaster that pool in about 10 years, and that's going to cost you about $10,000 to $15,000 to do. If you put pebble in your pool, you can get pebble in your pool for anywhere between, I'd say, $1,500 to $3,000 more when you build the pool. That's going to save you about $10,000 to $15,000 because you're not going to have to replaster that pool. It's going to last a lifetime. It has a 30-year warranty on it. It's just the best product out there to put in your pool. So lots of different options. We put a 2.67 horsepower pump on our pool standard, but if you want us to put a smaller pump to save money, we can absolutely do that. But what we need to understand is what that's going to cost to the operation of the pool. What that's going to cost is regarding the operation of your pool, keeping it clean, keeping it filtered and sanitary, making sure that it's running as much as it should be running to stay clean. It's going to be the difference between $1,200 to $1,500 a year to run that pool, compared to about $400 to $500 a year to operate that pool. So our eco pool is going to be very low cost to maintain. Comes with the best warranties, the best equipment, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And of course, we can build it. They're just the same as everybody else, but that's going to cost you $1,500 to $2,000 a year to maintain with chemicals, cleaning, electricity cost, et cetera, et cetera. So, with that said, I just wanted to give you that information and let you tell me whether you want to explore some proposals, if that price point is something that's comfortable for you, or if that's above what you wanted to spend. I highly recommend getting multiple proposals, but this first design really is to help you get some context as far as, what a pool is going to cost, what's going to fit in your yard, and of course how much it's going to take to keep that pool clean and sanitized and operating well. Really quick before I move on, I just wanted to put somebody in the pool real quick so you can see the scale. This is I like to put people in the pool just so you understand what 14 by 28 looks like with grown people in it. So I'm going to put a couple people in there. So these guys are kind of wading around, and then let me have somebody swimming. There we go. This young lady swimming, and we'll stretch her out. So she's going to swim some laps over here. There we go. All right. So you can see what 14 by 28 looks like with 3 adults in the pool, 3-foot shallow end and a 6-foot deep end. Your equipment pad, I would probably tuck it away over here. I would recommend maybe moving this fence back a little bit and then having your equipment pad right here along this wall. We can't put it under windows, so we want to make sure that we put it somewhere where it will pass inspection and meet code. All right, so with that said, I hope this was helpful for you. You can see what it's going to look like with the lights off, with 2 lights in there, but we can build it with 1 light and 1 skimmer and a smaller pump and a less aggressive filtration and hydraulic system and save you some money. So you tell me what you want me to do. I'm here to help you, and I look forward to following up with you and talking with you soon. All right, hey Donna, I hope you feel good. I'm sorry that you're in the hospital. I hope you feel better soon, and I look forward to meeting you face to face. Talk to you soon. Bye now.